Dealt 4 to him?
What? Dealt 4, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He withdraws. Because, lucky for you, the other frog just failed his save and hit -10.
Just died.
Yeah, so they make a will save when the other dies.
Guys, we were 1 hit point from TPK. That was bad.
Brady, what do you want to, like, go pick up your bow and take a shot as he's leaving?
Yes, that's exactly what I want to do.
Okay, so you move over here.
My bow.
Or actually, your bow's there.
He's gonna like shoot himself in the foot and die.
He falls over the
You're in 1 range increment, so go ahead and take a shot if you want to.
That'd be amazing.
And I miss.
You missed. Can take another shot before he's in too much foliage. And this one is at a -2. You hit for 7 damage. It does not die.
You've made an enemy of the Boggards for life.
Yeah, the boggart escaped. But I will give you experience for defeating all 3.
Yes. Nice job, Festus.
And you know what the best part is? I think you guys, or some of you, level and automatically are at HP.
Leveled.
So
Pretty sure I leveled up.
From then on, he was known as Thorma Boggard Slayer.
okay, so everyone but Dill leveled.
What?
It's 2,000 to level, Dill. And you started at 0.
At the same point as you.
Wait.
Oh,
I
Nick.
don't think I'm gonna...
Nick
I
wouldn't
don't
have
know.
leveled
Right.
as well. Nick
Didn't
would
I
have
just
had a
get-
new character.
This
Right.
is 6, 12, 1800.
No, that's
plus
that's
the
shared.
full-
So divided by
That's
4.
shared.
Oh, okay.
So everyone but Nick and Dill would level.
Great.
Festus. Festus. Yes, Festus!
Ah, wow, he's got the HP now. And the best part is Festus is now alive and just stands up because of Jeff's house
Yes,
rule.
He does. That's
Yeah.
totally what he does.
Jeff's house rule is whenever you level, you full heal. So. Although regardless, you would have been up at 6 HP without the house rule.
He stands up, he looks about, he surveys the area.
I level 2, right?
Yeah, Ben and Brady leveled. So you can do that between stuff, but it looks like Fryn and Fabius are down. They are stable if you want to try to assist them.
Festus touches Fabius and turns him undead momentarily,
Okay.
and then he inflicts light wounds upon him.
You can't do that though.
Yeah,
You have to be level 4. It's half your cleric level in rounds.
Oh, you're right. Curse
Yeah.
it. He turns him undead and then looks at him in consternation as he turns not undead before he can do anything else.
Oh my god.
He thinks, why do I have this ability at level 1? This is quite useless.
It is quite useless at level 1.
It's a level 1 skill that literally can't be used for anything unless you have another person who can channel negative energy.
Right? Because it's 1 round. It's not like 1 full round. It's 1 round. So you're like, well, that sucked.
Here's what he does, Jeff. He takes a move action, and then with his second action of the turn, he touches him and turns him undead. And then he waits for his next turn, and on his first action of the turn, he inflicts light wounds on him.
Which is a
before
standard,
it
which
has
is
been an entire-
fuller than a move.
Ah,
So, he would die, probably. So yeah. Oh, fantastic! You're in that square, aren't you?
What?
you're... I gotta look at the map.
Or
Ah,
the
yes.
Square of the healing spring.
Well, I don't know if they actually have healing.
Perfect.
But, there's some giggling that you guys hear, the two of you. And they're like, "Ooh, well, Festus, I guess, cares not." Initially. Can I get a perception from Thorma, please?
Sorry.
Okay. You notice that there seems to be a little dragon-esque looking thing just sort of floating off by the trees. And it seems to be giggling. Come on.
He does.
It's giggling. Little dragon thing. What do you do?
Texting Brady and he's distracted.
Sorry, I'm texting. What is
Sorry, I'm
going
back.
on?
Are we winning?
There's a
Brady,
little
you-
something giggling in the trees over there. It looks like a little dragon-esque type of thing. Yeah, but you're not really sure until you take a closer look.
I'm gonna go take a closer look.
Say, team,
Okay.
we really need to stop
Stealthily.
sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah.
It continues to watch you as you move towards it.
Can
And
I
it giggles.
freeze now? Can I give you another another stealth?
No, it's looking straight at you.
But can I do an acrobatics and a stealth? So I
You
flip
can
around
can
and
try
freeze
whatever, but
by.
hiding might be difficult.
Well, I'm gonna crit it, so
You yeah, but
It's
you
gonna
can't
crit
crit.
there's
So
my acrobatics.
okay, so you do a loop de loop into.
He just does a backflip
Uh,
and looks and the thing's still just watching it.
It just looks at you and then sort of floats up and is like, I thought you were a bandit, but you guys seem a little better equipped than bandits.
I have all the skills.
My name is Perlivash.
Perlivash.
Perlivash. You hear that?
I walk over there.
He's like, oh yes, those boggards did a number on you.
Jeff, do
How
I
are you up?
You know you're unconscious. I say, unfortunately, I received a surge of strength when Thorma there slew that boggard. Actually, not even when she slew the boggard. When that other one ran away, suddenly I felt invigorated and I rose from my nearly dead state. Quite amazing, really.
Yes. It's like, wow, you guys must be strong.
Yes, as you can clearly see from our performance in that little engagement, we are strong indeed.
Tig, titter, tot. I told you guys I told you these guys were strong.
Who are you?
And a
speaking
little,
to?
a very little critter sort of floats up as well.
Hello, small insectoid friend.
I'm not an insect.
I did not say you were an insect. I said you were insectoid. I don't think Festus would know that word, actually. That's what is he? 11. What is it that you are doing in these trees here? Are you following us?
Yes, and Pavlovesh speaks up. I won our contest.
I think about
I
it.
marked on that one over there, and it points to Fren, who has
It was
like
you.
the
It
penises
was
on his
you,
face.
wasn't it? Wonderful.
And it's doing like backflips in the air and whatnot.
Yes, that was quite hilarious, I recall.
You really think so? Okay. Ben, you can do a diplomacy check for that. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just.
Did Ben go
literally
dark?
not doing anything.
Did he go mute?
Right.
Perhaps.
Right.
Ah,
Can anyone hear me? Or
now I
is it-
can.
No, now I
Hear
can.
you now.
Okay. I say I have a funny story to tell you. That was quite a funny thing, but the funniest thing I've seen since a few days ago. We were interrogating this bandit that we found. We captured him when he attacked our little trading post area. We were interrogating him, and we kind of strung him up from a rope in the barn, and we left him there so that he could not escape. And then after everyone else left, I walked by and I accidentally kicked out the stool from beneath his feet, and he fell and died. It was hilarious.
Tig Titter Tut looks like baffled. Perlavash looks kind of amused and a little shameful. And speaks in a low voice. You actually do. I'll give you a +10 for that one. This is actually hilarious. Yeah, that was the best story ever to tell Perlavash. Best story.
Diplome 21.
All right. They are now considered friendly, borderline helpful to you guys. And Perlavash sort of, based on that roll, it was like, well, I might have accidentally caused an accident, but I assure you the man was bad. Bad, bad, bad.
Oh, yes. You were follower of Xiphus as well.
What?
Yes, Xiphus.
No?
Wonderful god of. Oh. Well, if you would like
I
to
don't
Xiphus
think.
from time to time,
Perlavash is. Oh. Is actually dragon. Perlavash would know of Xiphus saying something along the lines of, that you're toying with fire. Types of things. But says, well, why don't I tell you, this man though, he was very, very bad. He would put out so many traps, bear traps, that everyone, even humans and sentient creatures would run into them, and he would laugh when he found the traps. So
when she says something about bear traps, I open my mouth like I have another story to tell, and then she says that, and I just snap my mouth shut.
And she continues to say, well, I may have found him trying to set another trap, and I made the trap go on him, but he died. But he deserved it.
Well done, little Perlavash. Xiphus would be pleased indeed.
She says that
Irony in meaningless death is the best sort of meaningless death.
Yes. What? He's confused. A bit, but kind of intrigued. I mean, dragons by nature get intrigued pretty quickly with things of the riddle-esque type nature, which he thinks that you're saying, but you're not. You're pretty straightforward.
If you'd like to travel and accompany us as we go on our journeys throughout these lands, I will tell you more of Xiphus' word.
Well, even though I am a little intrigued, I don't really feel like venturing out at this time. There are too many mean people, bandits,
I see.
and the
Mean
like.
people. Bandits. We are opposed to bandits ourselves. We intend to rid these lands of them and
Oh!
establish the territory of.
That sounds fantastic. I like words like that. Things people can't ever pronounce. Yeah, you couldn't even
Yes.
pronounce my real name.
Yes. What is your real name?
He might not be able to, but I would love to hear the omnipresent voice try.
That's actually what his real name is.
What?
I decided it was the real name as I was saying.
Alright. You sound like you will fit in well in the kingdom of An.
And she's like, yes, well, maybe you can help out. There are a bunch of bandits, and she details the area that's actually the campsite that you cleared out.
As luck would have it, we just recently cleared that area.
Really? Oh, that means I
Yes.
can go out further. Maybe I can even, visit the temple that I haven't seen in a long time.
The temple? You've seen a temple around these parts.
Yeah, she details it on the map. Or she details a location well enough that you can get to it. It's actually to the hex southwest of you.
We were sent to find this temple. It is one of our quests.
What would Xiphus
I
and
pull out my quest log and
Sh-
show it to her. See, right here. It's written right there.
She appears confused. Like, why would Xiphus and Estrel... Is Estrel? Estiel? I think it's Estiel. Have something in common.
Xiphus works in mysterious ways, of course.
Interesting, says the fairy dragon.
I do not pretend to understand him. I only carry out his vision.
Interesting. Okay, good luck with that. I'm still gonna wait a few days before venturing out, just to make sure things are safer.
Understandable.
But if you're ever in, she details another sort of area nearby. There's a cool hot springs that you can visit. And
Interesting.
she's also like, and don't tell anyone, but I found a small patch of moon radishes. And I left some of them there to continue growing. And she details the area for you. And she also details the same area where the traps are. They're the same place that weird dead trapper guy was.
Gotcha.
So,
You have been most helpful, small creature.
and she's like,
Is there
yes,
anything
I haven't
that we
been,
could do to help you? Can
I
I do
don't-
any sort of knowledge check to figure out what sort of critter this is, or what?
you can do a knowledge nature, I think. Well, actually, it's knowledge
dragons?
arcana for this one. Yeah, it's actually knowledge nature for the other one. You're not really sure what it is. You only know that it's a type of dragon, but you don't really know anything about this type of dragon. You would only-
pull out a
You would only know that,
coin from my bag.
what?
I pull out a coin from my pouch and look to see if it reacts at all to seeing this coin.
It doesn't react. But the Tig Titter Tut does. Which seems to be something that's not a dragon. Seems to react.
Look at it and say, "You and your friend have been a wonderful help. Would you like this little coin?"
She nods and says, I would most definitely like such a wonderful shiny coin.
I flip the coin to it.
And it catches it, flies around a little bit, looking at it in awe. The only thing you would really know about these small types of dragons would be the common knowledge stuff, which would be every now and then a great wizard will choose to take these fairy dragons as a familiar. So that's probably the extent of your knowledge without a knowledge check.
Right.
So
I say, my friends, you may see us moving through these woods in the surrounding area quite frequently in the next while.
The next
Do not hesitate
years.
to make contact if you need anything or if there's any more information you would like to impart.
Perlavesh, says, well, yes, if... Huh. It also likes perching on your head, by the way, for some reason. I don't... What?
You are welcome.
This thing is, like, super friendly. Actually, Perlavesh will be like, if you're gonna go visit the dead trapper, I could just sit here on your head for a while. Or hang out for a while. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. If Ben's responding, I can't hear him.
Naturally.
That's a yes. Nick can hear you?
No, I can't hear you.
Well, I can change the map here for you guys. -11, -3.
Now can you hear me?
Yes.
I tell him that he's welcome to ride on my head whenever he likes, but we just came from there and we need to be moving in this other direction. Oh, excuse me. This other direction.
Well, why don't I show you what it is on the map, and then you can decide.
Okay.
Okay. So I've got you on the map.
Mm-hmm. Over there.
Hey Ben, should I take sociology of sport as an online class?
Sociology of sport?
Yeah.
Interesting. It might be interesting. It just depends, I guess, on who's teaching it, what they do. Teach that. We have that in our department, obviously, or kin department. But
Yeah. It's Waddell.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so
Probably interesting.
I might take that as an online class.
plus 100 as well. So I'm adding the experience. So as you see on the map, the Dead Trapper is just to the west one. The Temple of the Elk is southwest one. And the Radish Patch is to the east one. So if you'd like to go to the Dead Trapper first, she will accompany you.
Okay. So I
Otherwise, she'll...
gesture toward my unconscious comrades and say, perhaps we will be interested in seeing this trapper that you so cleverly tricked into killing himself meaninglessly. However, we must wait for our companions to recover some strength. Do you have any abilities to assist them in doing so?
Oh, God. They don't. They just have stuff to mess with you.
Understandable. I appreciate trickery. In fact, it is one of my prime directives as a cleric of Zyphus.
Perlavash says I can make them feel good for D6 rounds.
Interesting. Will that make them not be
Nope.
unconscious? All right. Well, perhaps then that is not the best plan at this time.
They can say that they can watch over you guys for a couple nights and let you know if there's anything coming so you can avoid it.
That might be
And she
helpful.
kind of apologizes,
We are
but it
bad
was
at
another
sleeping.
part of the game to watch the boggards attack you.
It's reasonable. I understand your hesitancy to help us. I look over at Dorma. Say, Dorma, my dear,
Well, they can make
If
heal
we were
checks if
to-
you want. In
if
terms
we were
of...
to camp here for a couple of days, could you forage in the surrounding countryside so that we do not deplete our rations? And once our comrades have recovered some strength, we could continue on our way.
Okay.
it's a survival check, so...
I see.
Does Brady
I'll bet
have
the
survival
dragon
check?
critters could help.
Yes, I do,
Um,
sorry.
They
I'll bet they eat something.
do. They don't eat much. They're actually tiny. They're tiny critters.
Well, right, but they might be able to tell you where there's food
Boom.
to get. Anyway,
Survival.
crushed it anyway. He
Of
he
everything.
actually
Nice.
Okay.
found the feast that was going on that someone had abandoned.
So you found food. How many days did you want to stay?
I don't know. How it's gonna take some time for them to recover all their hit points. If we're caring for them, they get them back a little faster, right?
Yeah, and
And once I'm awake, I can make a mutagen of Cure Light Wounds, or an extract of Cure Light Wounds that will help.
do you have the... Or that will only help Nick, unless you have the Discovery Infusion.
That's true. I don't have any discoveries yet because I'm only level 1.
Brady's got at least one Cure Light Wounds potion that was the party's Cure Light Wounds potion. We
Yeah.
got as well, if you wanted to-
Fryn might take a while to get up.
Right.
Well, no, oh yeah, because it's not Nick's normal character, so they can't do their trick.
Healing. Yep.
How far down are they in health? A lot.
Oh, by the way, this... There you go. So, essentially,
Can I
the...
prepare Cure Light Wounds?
Yes, you can. Nah, yes, you can.
Oh,
You can prepare
okay.
it.
Yeah,
So,
I'm pretty sure I can. Okay, well, in that case, then I'll just prepare Cure Light Wounds the next day and get
Okay.
everything healed up in one day.
or try.
Probably still spend the day foraging and stuff.
Well, because negative 11 is quite a bit to get through.
Well, between my 2 Cure Light Wounds on myself, I don't need to. I don't need
Oh,
them
okay.
to heal me, so that'll make things easy
Um,
once we're up.
but you're gonna have to... yeah, no, you can prepare that day after that. You're a prepper.
I wait for a time where I don't, where like, the 2 critters are like off helping storm a forage or something,
Okay.
and then I cast bleed on the stabilized boggart.
Okay, I forgot about them. Okay. See, the thing is, Prilavesh is very curious about you. So...
So he just like never leaves him the whole time.
He will appear after you do it to both of them, and be like,
No, I only do it to one of them. The other one
Oh.
died, right?
yes, the other one did just die. Die. No, they're both dead. Because
Oh.
they were crying over the other one. Well, they tried to stabilize him, but they failed, and he had a stacking bleed that just murdered him.
Alright, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't do that. In that case, I'll just prepare Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
So Nick's got a mutagen, and I'll do 2 of them on Bill. 17, sure, assuming that gets him back. And then 1 on Nick.
Oh, you can actually do that on the morning of the 18th, because that was during night.
Right. That's okay.
Okay. So then when I wake up, I cure light wounds myself. How much did you heal me for, Ben? 4?
4.
Yes, you got me to. Well, do we? Oh no, it's a whole day of rest before you get a hit point back, right?
It's a night of rest, so you can get your hit point back from the night. That's fine. It happened early on in the night.
Sick.
It literally happened right as people went to bed. So, do you heal up some? I guess Friend gets 17 back.
Yep.
So, Deal, you get 17.
Okay, I'm at 7, I guess.
Okay.
Or 6.
Okay. Are you guys
You
gonna?
got 1 back for the evening as well, so.
You got 1 back from the evening.
Oh, okay.
Ben, did you take into account your extra spell? Yeah, you did. Okay.
I didn't switch them because I intend to just prepare these
Yeah, that's
again
fine.
the next day.
So you're gonna spend another night, or you're gonna spend a night now and then
Do
heal?
we have to mark off rations, or do we not?
No. You're foraging well enough.
So I'm up to 4. Ben, did
Okay.
you say you're just preparing more cure light wounds for the next day?
No, I'm only going to do 1 more for the next day, since I need to heal Dylan a little bit more. But 8
Okay.
more for Dill, so that should get enough.
Full health.
So
Okay. Are you guys gonna rest another night, or are you gonna head out today?
I mean, I used 1 spell. I'm probably good to go.
Okay. It is the 19th.
Let me say. So, my friends, we met these 2 curious, friendly little creatures, and they told us all about the area around here. There are a multitude of places we might go. They indicated that this little dragon so cleverly caused a trapper to kill himself on his own trap just over there. And I would really like to see this. This is really quite a testament to the will of Xiphus, and I would really like to investigate it. Also, to our southwest, it turns out this temple that this man said was out here, it really is out here, and it's right down there, so we could perhaps go and look at that. Off to our east, apparently there are some moon radishes which we have attempt to collect. So all of these places are good places we might be able to go. What do you think?
I think they'd be excellent places.
Wonderful. Let us see
I
this
think
dead
there are
trapper.
things to be learned in all of these locations as well.
Fantastic. To the dead trapper.
Okay, let us go.
Lead on, Perlavash. Let us see your handiwork. Apparently, also,
Sorry.
apparently there is a bear at the temple.
And Perlivash is like, yeah, it's been there for years and years and years, as long as I've been alive, and we live a
Good
long time.
information. Thank you, Perlavash.
A bear or a bull?
I almost accidentally let you die. I'm sorry. And then pauses for a second and says, wait, your god would have liked that.
Yes, that would have been quite clever, but personally I appreciate that you did not allow us to die.
So you travel over to the next one. It takes you 5 hours to get there. Yeah. You don't actually have to spend any time exploring because you know the area. So, all I need is a travel.
Brady.
Come on, Brady.
On this one.
Come on, Brady.
I don't
Come on,
wanna
Brady.
fail this
Come
one.
on,
I
Brady.
don't want to fail this one this time. So I guess
Let's
go
win.
All right.
Good
Nothing.
job, Brady.
So you find the dead trapper. It looks like he attempted to rig a deadfall on the bank of the river. Where when you're looking at it, it looks like he had been pinned to the ground by several large logs. And you look at the trap, and you can see that there was a rope holding the logs in such a way that probably could have been triggered by the trap part, but it looks like it was gnawed away. So you can confirm that Perlavash probably did it.
Yes, I look at Perlavash and I'm like, I give it a belly laugh. Ha 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 ha! Well done, my small friend.
He deserved it, right?
Fantastic acolyte of Xiphus.
I'm not sure about that, but he deserved it, right?
Absolutely.
He was a terrible person, trapping other people, just
Yes.
terrible.
Yes, he died most pointlessly. It's fantastic. Well done.
You're also able to find a hand axe that looks nicely crafted. So it's a masterwork hand axe.
Nice. Didn't we get a masterwork hand axe already once?
Maybe from the bandit boss thing.
About the masterwork hand axe.
Apparently.
So as long as someone's adding that to Loot Tracker, that's cool.
I got it.
Awesome. So they giggle some, and then they're like, well, we're going to head back to our nest. So they give you parting words if you wanted to say anything.
Thank you, small
I look
fellows, for
forward to
guiding us
meeting
here.
you again. Yes. Wonderful. Thank you for your assistance.
Okay.
Fabio, there appear to be pants on this trapper.
There are pants on this trapper. Do you want the pants of the trapper?
I will take them gladly.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. It is still the same day. Did you want to head down to the temple, or try to track it over to the radish patch? There is a bear in there.
It's a good thing we've been picking out a bunch of bear traps.
I think we should go to the radish patch, personally.
The radish patch is on the way home, though. We could go to the temple and then swing by the patch on our way out.
Yes, but as much as I would love to learn about this temple and this bear, I would like to be alive still.
Well, I believe if we get our tactics right, we can probably overcome one bear.
Okay.
Remember, I have 6 bear traps in my pack here.
That's true. You are correct.
Perhaps if we draw it out into our
Cool.
trap,
I
deal with it.
Okay. So can I get someone to click on travel?
Brady? Brady's our traveling guru.
Brady.
travel mice.
I almost think that someone was talking to Brady for a second.
He was.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll travel.
Okay.
Oh,
Here we
no,
go.
Ben, no. no.
Come on, Ben. Come on. I want Ben to. Okay.
There we go. I traveled it.
Okay. So, give me an explore.
It is fitting that you're the person of unfortunate travel.
It's true. So you need to explore the
Do you
temple.
need to explore? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you still need to.
Disguise.
You
No,
still
you
need to
don't.
find it.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
it's Festus first.
I got it.
Oh, it's okay. We all rolled and it was great.
Okay. You are able to manage to find what you think looks like an overgrown temple.
Nice. We do it.
We think
Do it
that it
big.
looks like it.
Maybe that, perhaps.
Is it also reasonable to expect that we might have known that it was the temple? Kind of like
What?
that the. Never mind. Kind of like that the footballs were underinflated.
Thought.
Okay. So. Oh god.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right. I look around. Do I see a bear?
You do not see a bear. You're over here on the right. You notice that there is sort of a pool ahead of you. Let me.
I've seen this map before
I know, right?
in a
Problem with
different
running-
game.
Problem with Jeff running Kingmaker is I stole a bunch of maps and things from Kingmaker.
Right? There's a flight of stone steps that leads up to a cave entrance ahead of you. In front of you, you see a clearing. There's an elk face that's sort of like a statue, stone statue there. In addition, there is a 50-foot long oval pool that sits in the middle of this clearing, and its waters are thick with algae, so it's green and goopy, just like before, Nick. Just like
If I
before.
recall correctly, you clean it just by killing the stuff, and it becomes clean.
Well,
Oh god, we're gonna struggle to kill the boar without Nate around to tackle it, though.
The bear.
right?
It was a boar. I remember.
Dude, it was a boar in mine.
Well, it's a good thing we found the boar. See, we're accomplishing all the goals.
All right. I look around for strategic places to put our bear trap.
Well, where would you like to put him? I mean, there's like stairs that go up towards the entrance.
I lean close to my comrades and say, "It may be that the bear is in that cave. We should move up quietly so as not to disturb it, and attempt to place bear traps in a place where we can lure it out."
Indeed. I agree. Let's do it.
Okay.
Walk
How many are
forward,
you going up?
Flank, flank.
I'm
flank.
going.
Okay, and are you gonna try to be stealthy?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
My
so I need some
stealth is
stealth checks while you're
Oh,
flanking
God.
up.
It's stealthy. Oh,
How do I
my
roll?
God.
How do I roll a stealth when it's not on my macro bar?
You open
do
your
I-
sheet, go to skills, scroll down to the bottom, and there's a button you can click.
Well, no,
Alright,
I
so
mean
that's-
like I have a macro for it. It just didn't put it on my macro bar.
Oh, you go to your macros on your. Is it on the token or is it on your
it's on my
like
character.
macros? Oh, you can go to your
Yeah.
character.
Just click it. That'll be fine. Go, boom, got it.
Okay.
Alright, so it's actually
So-
11 that I roll.
Oh, because of your armor.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're clanking up, getting ready to lay out bear traps, and you get about that far before
Uh-oh.
you hear and
Hmm.
at the top of the stairs you see this bear sort of poke its head out.
Turn around.
Yeah, I'm about
It
to
doesn't
start
look
right.
very good. It looks like it's a little sick, but it's not.
We can take him. We can take him.
I say I currently have no extracts prepared, so I feel as
You'll be
though we
fine.
should turn around. Okay.
You'll be fine. You die, I'll raise you as a skeleton.
Okay, great.
I'm
This is-
gonna need initiatives because it clearly looks hostile, but it looks more ragged than a normal bear. Oh no!
I rolled
Brady,
for-
you did it again. Did you click on your actual token?
Too bad at this, Brady.
Brady, you must have your other token selected. Can you?
So you may be muted.
He's probably muted. Uh, hmm. Brady just has failure going on.
I tried to roll his initiative for him. It didn't work.
What? You tried to roll his?
Hmm.
Oh, that.
It failed.
Did Nick
Got
get
this
an
guy.
8? What did Nick? I thought Nick was 14.
Yeah, I did roll 14. Who changed me?
I don't know.
I think when I rolled the 8, it did that for some reason.
Interesting. Alright, well. Brady's first. Brady, we can't hear you if you're saying anything.
The bear
He
in
probably
there,
forgot
right?
he was muted. It's a common problem for Brady is forgetting he's muted.
I did forget I was muted.
Yep.
I just said a second ago that you're probably muted.
Yeah, we kept saying that, but you know. What are you gonna do, Brady?
I was talking to mom. My mom.
Brady, move up and kill it.
Okay. Where's this creature
here.
at?
You're there.
I know where I am.
The bear
The
is
creature's there.
Ah, giant bear.
Are you going to attack the bear?
Of course I am.
Alright, roll.
Yeah, baby.
Is it within 100 feet?
You can no, it's past 100 feet. It's 105.
Alright, I'm going to move to... Oh, no.
What?
I'm going to move to here.
You know you can make the map zoom back some and see better.
Yeah, no.
You don't have to be super zoomed in. Go ahead and attack.
I'm going to attack. And I miss.
Yep.
Guys, I can't hit anything.
Nick! Fabian! Fabius.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Go Fabulous.
Yeah, I drink my unstable mutagen.
Okay.
Boom.
And...
No,
What did I get?
No!
Okay. Anyway,
But you
I have
get
plus
your...
4 con, -2 charisma.
Yeah.
So I then walk out here 30 feet. I'm ready.
And brace for the end.
Bring it.
Guardian's turn.
What? How come he gets to go before
Oh,
me?
actually, it should be you because alphabetical at that point.
Alphabetical.
Well, they have the same dex bonus.
I walk up here.
That's
and I
not
put down a
you.
bear trap right there.
You totally just moved Brady. Yeah.
Put down a bear trap in the gap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to yell, and I don't know how fast a bear goes.
Gonna kite. Put down bear trap.
Oh, 40 feet.
Oh,
God.
man.
Oh, and no, it doesn't have reach. It does have to go all the way.
Yes.
Probably has to squeeze to go between those boulders, too.
Ah, it does. And it does squeeze.
Can't charge.
And it hits the it hits the trap anyway.
Yeah, it does.
Which technically if anything hits you when you charge, you stop charging. Oh! Totally hit him.
Oh, yeah.
He takes 10 damage and it just roars. And it's done. Frin.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, guess I'll come join the fray.
Sorry. It's like technically a boss, so you guys can see the HP and name.
See, look at all that damage.
Yep.
We do that like 4 more times.
I don't think I can get to it.
You can go around the back of the rock.
Yeah, you can squeeze by.
Go fight it.
Alright. Going behind it. Come on. Ah.
Okay. That's a double move, I think. Right?
That was double move.
Brady.
Not going to be useful. Storm
Do
on
good
Bondage Slayer.
things. Do good
Move up here.
things.
And shoot it.
So, there's 2 rocks here.
Yeah, it's in a bunch of rocks.
Oh.
It's gonna have cover no matter what now. Because Festus is in the way.
But it's also immobilized.
Right. Well, it's not immobilized technically in terms of like it can still like
half
step. Yeah.
Okay.
It is squeezed, so that does hurt its AC, but it is also getting +2, so it's not.
So it's a wash.
No, it gets -4 for squeezing.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So it's
that's fine.
-2.
I'm gonna shoot it.
You hit it for 8. Fabius.
I pummel it with my flail.
All right. Oh, it hits. Oh my gosh.
Yep. 14 damages.
Jeez.
Is it a 2-hander?
Yeah.
Ah.
Do I
All
get
right.
bonus for that?
Well, it's strength and a half.
Oh my god, it's strength and a half?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you rolled a 9 anyway. Your strength bonus is 4, so it should be a plus. Your strength bonus is 5, so it should be a +7. So it takes 2 more.
Yes. Okay, I'll fix that.
Jeez.
Ah! It's almost
I guess
dead.
I guess
Festus.
I pick at it with my pick.
All right, you're flanking. You're +2. Ah, you missed though. This thing is just crazy and attacks Ben.
Yeah, it does.
I could see why.
It gets -4 for attacking, so it doesn't do
I'm
anything.
mad at Ben.
This is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, this was an easy fight, guys. Ben.
Yeah, remember when we thought this was gonna be a scary
Go
fight?
ahead, Dill. Oh, you hit!
Really?
Well, because you're flanking and it's squeezing. It has an
Yeah,
AC
the
of
AC is
10.
like 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, its AC is 12, but you're flanking, so you get +2. So, you did 5 damage, and it was like, ow. It's still up, but it's all right, Brady.
No. Dang it.
All right, it drops, and much
Darn
like
it.
Ben's game, it turns back into a man for a brief second, who sighs in relief and disappears into dust.
I say, who are you, man?
He does not say
back.
anything. He
Come
just
back.
disappears.
Come back and give me
I
your
wish to converse
clothes.
with you.
Wait, come back as a bear skeleton.
Yep, there's no skeleton for you.
Ah.
Best thing ever. The pool, though, instantly becomes clear and clean. It becomes crystal clear. And
I collect my
pointless.
bear
It is pointless. Because no one even got hurt. You collect the bear trap. Excellent.
Fabius is very interested in this water that just cleared up, so he goes and takes some.
You taste some?
Yeah, no, takes some. Like,
Take
I
some?
put it in my pot. Carry it home with me.
Okay. Do you have a vial?
As he's up on the edge of the pool.
I have a pot.
Are you trying to knock Fabius in?
Yeah, I walk by looking in a different direction and bump into him as I
Okay.
walk past.
Can I still get a CMB check? Because it's
no.
essentially the same.
Ugh!
Oh God!
Nice.
I think you knocked him in.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you lost balance, Nick, and fell into the pool.
My CMD is 16.
Yeah, he got an 18.
Oh, okay. I fall in the pool.
Fall in the pool.
Are
What?
there
no.
any ill effects? Okay.
It's perfectly clear.
Is it deep? Can I stand on? Can I stand?
It doesn't say how deep it is.
Yeah, I had that problem too.
Well, I'm gonna say it's as deep as it is wide. So Nick can technically drown if he's not careful. Do you have a negative modifier to your swim? No, you don't. You have strength. You're fine.
Okay. I take all my stuff and I toss it back out to where it's dry.
Okay.
I've looked
And
to
then
see if there seem to be any ill effects, and when it doesn't seem that way, I just kind of grimace and then keep walking.
I guess.
I swim down.
Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
swim down to the bottom of the pool.
Okay.
How deep is it?
50 feet.
Okay.
Well, it
Can I
takes
swim
you a
that far
couple
down?
rounds. It takes you like 3 rounds to get down there. But you can hold your breath for much longer. You're also under the effect of Supercon, so.
I also have endurance, so yeah, we're good to go.
So you don't see anything down there. You can easily see everything because it's crystal clear all the way down.
Is there any? Is it just like? Is it stone? Is it?
It's
what is
just
it made of?
stone.
On the bottom, it's stone.
Yeah.
Okay. I swim around and there's nothing of any interest at all.
Correct.
Okay. I swim back up then.
Yep. It sucks, doesn't
Oh,
it? You can easily tell that the shrine is dedicated to Aristil. And that a bear turning into a person and then disappearing is probably pretty notable. You can do a knowledge religion or maybe talk to Jihad when you get back.
Religion!
Oh, well, you know that it was probably a curse on this guy that was lifted when you killed him.
I smile.
It's likely a curse
Reasonable.
from this god because it was an animal.
Yes.
You're not really sure what would have happened to do that. Maybe they displeased Aristil in some way.
I investigate the cave.
You spend some time looking in the cave. There's actually nothing in there.
I claim the +5 Vorpal pickaxe. I walk
There
out
is
of the
not.
cave.
Too bad. But you guys, get that.
Yes! Yes!
what do we get?
Oh. And Brady killed it.
I know. God dang it.
Yep.
It was like brilliant tactics that killed it.
You also gain 100 from exploring completely, and yeah.
I'm not impressed with the amount of time that Festus took to explore the cave, so I go and explore it more thoroughly.
Okay. There's
Is
still
there
nothing.
anything interesting?
No.
Is there anything at all?
No.
Wow. Okay. I am
Just a
very-
couple broken statues that used to be like elk or something. Nothing of note after that.
I'm very unimpressed with this man's cave.
Yep. Well, there's that. Where would you guys like to go now?
For the radish patch, obviously.
Okay. You're just gonna move there.
Think so. I think we're ready to go to the radish patch.
Okay. You move to the Thorn River camp, and it has been 15 hours of the day, so you won't be able to make it to the radish patch before you need to rest.
Can
So-
we? How long is it till we need to rest?
3 hours? No.
3 hours.
1 hour. You have 1 hour.
I say, Thomas, I propose that you find us some food so that I can cook us a feast for our great victory on this day.
He doesn't have enough time.
Thomas, go quickly.
He still doesn't have enough time. Can I get someone to click travel, please?
How does he not have enough
Yes.
time?
It takes half the day to forage for
But-
food.
No, wait, Jeff. What if
Nope.
we just like walked through a berry patch, right? Like we're walking through all this
Could happen.
area.
Could again.
Yeah.
There's travel.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, I'll mark off 2 more rations.
Nope, he didn't
Jeff-
find anything.
Okay.
Okay.
There.
The next day comes. You guys can prepare your spells, whatnot.
Did it. To the radish patch. Travel us,
Dang,
Brady.
that means we lose a ration. That sucks.
Yep. You can blame Brady.
Yeah,
So far,
Brady.
you owe me 5 rations.
I owe you nothing.
All right. So you travel to the radish patch.
We take the radishes.
Still need you to click the explore thing.
Not me.
All right.
Yeah.
Good job, Brady.
And now I need to teleport you to a battle map.
Uh-oh, Brady.
Full of radishes. So
Um,
the radishes are coming for us.
you know, it takes the day of searching for it, but you you know it's there. So, you approach you know, a similar area that was sort of described. And up ahead of you, you actually see 4 little objects that seem to be eating and notice your approach. And they hop up and grab their spears.
Ah!
And they're sort of shaking them menacingly at you.
Everybody's dead.
What?
Yeah, where are we?
Did I move you to
Oh,
the
we're
wrong
Out
one?
of
No,
my
no.
corner, but
I see it now.
we
Oh, sorry.
pulled tokens from when Dylan was almost dead.
I mean, they're the map travel tokens, so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, Jeff, since I never prepared any spells on that day, I cast my 2 clear light wounds on my horse at the end of the day, by the way.
You can't. Because you can't give them to people.
Why not?
You don't have infusion.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're correct. Fair.
I mean, the horses are almost fully healed just from traveling.
Oh, sick.
Time.
A lot of hit dice.
Yeah.
I heft my pick.
They seem
I
frightened.
say, hello, little fellows. What are you doing here?
Oh, are they not? Are they not? They seen us yet?
Yes.
And they're not like attacking us.
Um,
Have you seen any
they
radishes?
say, "These are our radishes! You cannot have them!"
I
My
see.
little
May
friend
we have a few of
was
them?
So wrong.
I'll say, can I have the radishes? I just want your shoes.
They say, "We
And
don't
you're
have
right.
shoes." They don't have
Oh.
shoes.
Do they have any?
We don't need
You
all
can
of your
have his
radishes.
shoes. I just want
Surely
the
there are
radishes.
enough radishes for us to share.
They shriek at the notion of sharing, and they say, "Our radishes only!" and move to attack you.
Where is your mother? Did she ever teach you manners?
She's dead! Most of our kind.
This is no way to treat a guest.
I can't.
Roll for initiative. Make sure you click your token
Fabulous.
on this one. Brady, I'm talking to you.
I'm working there. I click
Come on,
my
Brady.
token.
You can do it, Brady.
I'm on my token.
I
move
believe
my
in you.
token. Yeah.
You
I'm
messed
not
something
dead.
up with your macro. That's what I'm blaming it.
It's ever ever since I changed characters, it has been that way.
Brady.
What does your macro say, Brady?
Yeah,
I
Brady.
mean, it's just my macro.
What
What I set up.
I mean, that might be where the problem is. We'd have to look at it. Is
What
it
do I need to? What do I
Just
need to
use
put in?
this.
you can use a more static one. It's fine.
This is what I put in Raycon.
Alright, I got it.
Does Brady keep his character sheet open in another window from Roll20? No, I don't
Yeah.
know. That's probably not what it is. Is it?
No,
Oh,
I
wait.
keep mine open
No.
too, and everything works fine.
Sorry, I gotta figure out what my initiative modifier is first. Oh.
Well, we'll take that 10, but while you're doing that, figure out the macro. So, kobolds run first.
There we go.
Okay. Well, you're still 10.
Four kobolds, huh?
Yeah.
Insulted.
I am kind of insulted that they put this in there, too. Alright. Fabius, this is where we're going to roll like all ones, and they're going to slaughter you.
I say, kobolds. Do you really wish to throw your life away from the radishes? I'm sure that there are other foods for you to eat.
They seem like they're crazy now. It's like these radishes are the best radishes ever. They will not let them go. They're worth
Okay.
250 gold, okay?
Okay, I walk up to the first one and I whack it with my heavy flail.
Oh, you missed it, though.
What?
Yep.
Okay, I guess I missed it then.
It's little and it dodges out of the way. Frin,
Okay.
Thyrin, Frin, Fenris, Naked Man.
Attack this guy, I guess.
Okay.
Ah,
Alright, roll again. Okay, you're good. Thorma, Thomas.
Step up here, and I'm gonna shoot this one.
Missed.
Can't hit anything.
Festus.
it's so evasive.
Keep on target.
Festus. He hefts his heavy pick.
God.
He accidentally clicks a button. He walks forward. He charges forward even.
Yes! Get that +2.
He takes a swing.
That hits. For 5 damage.
5.
Oh, let me check something.
Be dead.
I didn't modify their HP yet. Ah! He doesn't drop,
He die?
but he looks like
Ah!
if he takes any actions, he'll drop. He's so exhausted.
Basically, he drops.
Well, I mean, he can
Becomes ineffective.
make a last-ditch effort to kill you.
He could do that.
Which... Actually, that one would run around the tree at Thomas. And then 2 against Ben. Ah, 1 hit you. Maybe 2. You were charged, didn't you?
What'd they roll?
14 and 19.
Both of those hit.
5 damage total.
Okay.
And 1 drops after hitting you.
Got him. We'll count them.
Thyrin, it attacks you with an 18. Did you want to attempt to parry?
Riposting him. Yep.
Yep. You failed. You take 3 damage.
Dig it. Ah. Yep.
And then 1 at Brady. For nothing. Fabius.
Okay. I whack the one that's closest to me with my heavy flail.
You miss.
And miss.
Firen.
20.
Dill.
Attack.
You guys are too strong.
You hit.
Aha.
Roll damage. Still up.
Dang it.
Thomas.
I'm gonna 5-foot step and shoot this one again.
Okay. You missed.
Miss.
Festus.
Festus. He reaches out. Yeah. Yes. 5-foot steps over here. He reaches out and touches this kobold with inflict light wounds.
Okay, are you doing a concentration check?
You're right.
Or will he
Alright,
take an
that
attack of
is-
opportunity?
Nah, he just smacks it with his pick. Ah,
Ah. Kobolds. Against Festus. What? You take a subdual damage.
I take us into that.
Yeah. Steps forward, attacks Thomas, attacks Firen. Oh! Oh god!
Oh man. Oh god.
Hits him for 9.
Do you want to reposit? Try to parry that?
Oh, that's me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Try to parry that. No! You take 9. God.
Well, I'm down. Nice fun, you guys.
Really fine.
Good God.
Kobold.
Fabius.
Process in this.
God. Oh, from the one Ben killed.
Okay,
Nope.
whack that one.
Sorry. You hit, it dies.
I did 13 damage. He dies. Get out of here.
Ah, it has like a whole nother XP bar and another bar. Or, HP bar. Ah, sorry, wrong button. Again. Firen, make a con check. Or take a damage.
Get there, Firen.
Oh, I'm taking
Yeah,
a
make a
con.
con check. Yeah.
Sorry,
Brady,
yeah.
you can make an attack at the same time. It's your turn.
5-foot step.
Missed.
Of course I did.
Firen takes a damage. Festus.
I pick at him.
You missed.
God!
Kobolds.
You're the worst.
Yes, take a damage. God. Damage to Festus. Miss to Thorma. Fabius.
Okay, I run over to this one and I say, "This is for chaosing my bear." And then I kill him.
You missed.
I thought you attacked. I thought you attacked Storma.
And the best part is,
This is for chaos in my bear, and just takes Storma down.
Nick, you're also not technically flanking because he's got a ranged weapon.
Oh, that's true.
So otherwise you would have hit.
That's true. Otherwise, I would have killed him.
Yep.
God dang it! You are the worst, Thorma.
Can I get another con
Yeah.
save from Firen?
Nope,
Nope,
that's
you
not-
take a damage. Thomas. Oh, roll again.
Thomas drops his bow.
21.
Oh, okay.
Dang
You,
it.
you don't drop it.
This is your
Festus.
moment.
God. Yes! 2 damage though.
Ooh.
He looks bloodied. He swings back.
Guys, we are amazing at
Ah, misses. He swings at Fabius.
This is so bad until he gets to level 3.
Nick, what is your armor?
14.
It's 14.
Yeah.
Okay, you get hit for 5.
Ouch.
Fabius.
Die, stupid head. Oh my god.
Can I get another con save? You're gonna die at this rate. Oh, you stabilized. All right.
God.
He crit it. He stands up.
No, that's 5th edition.
Oh,
Festus. Because Thomas missed.
Come on, Festus. This is your moment. This is your moment, Festus.
Yes! He takes 4 damage and drops.
Yes, another kill for Festus.
Okay.
He's so bad.
Kobold attacks Fabius. For 1 subdual damage.
What does that mean that it's subdual?
It doesn't actually go
It's
against your HP.
non-lethal.
Yeah, it's non-lethal.
It's non-lethal. Okay.
Yeah. So if your HP ever reaches 1, you pass out.
Okay.
Fabius.
Oh.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
Smack it. Kill
I
it.
can't recall. I can't remember whose name is who. Get up on
Yes,
it.
it dies.
He smacks him into the clearing.
That could have taken like 4 rolls, guys. 4 rolls.
I know. I literally, yes.
This is
If
so
every
bad.
time I hit one, I killed it. So,
All right, so
God.
you killed them and you found some moon radishes.
Nice. I walk over and look at Fryn with some consternation yet again.
Yeah, it looks like he's not bleeding.
Alright, I grab him and I throw him up on his horse.
Okay.
I run over to the moon radishes.
Okay. You collect the moon
and I
radishes.
investigate them.
Okay.
Do I know anything about moon radishes, being an alchemist?
They're only good for eating.
Oh, they're food?
They're
want
food.
them?
Ah. She wants them for what?
For soup.
For soup.
For soup.
She's gonna
For
pay us
Oleg.
hundreds of gold to make soup.
Yes. It's gonna be such an expensive soup. I don't even.
I mean, I imagine that she could probably sell them on and be like, "Husband, I just made us hundreds of gold," and you'd probably be happier. But this way you get
Yeah,
soup,
no,
so,
not at all.
Okay, so while Festus is tending to Fearn, I try and collect some of the radishes and stow them away before they know that I have taken them.
I watch him like a hawk.
What?
That
You
was
were
tricky.
tending to Fearn. I saw you. You were totally
Steve!
tending.
Ah!
Crap. Okay, well I do it anyway. Unless you say something, then. deal with
Well, you find enough radishes for a stew, and that's about it.
it. For one.
Just so you
stew?
can't break the economy.
What?
Yep.
For a single stew? No.
Yep.
What if my plan was
For a
not
pot
to
of
sell
stew.
them, but to make my own stew, Jeff?
Well,
Is it
no.
Okay, if I take some. God dang it! That's just the worst.
Yep, I am the worst.
Okay, Jeff, I take the I take the seeds of the radishes. Oh, those are the roots. Yes, I take the seeds. I take the radish plants.
Okay, you can try to cultivate it somewhere else, but it probably won't work.
Yes.
They don't grow
Yes,
very
and
well.
I put them
They're
in
like
the-
huckleberries.
I put them in the magical water of my pot that I already have to
Ah.
preserve them until we get back to
Okay.
So I'm just carrying this pail of water with flowers in it along with me.
Okay.
Yeah, that checks out.
Okay. Can I get you? You guys have to spend the night here.
Oh,
Oh,
baby.
crap.
So click
No,
to
no,
spend the
no,
night.
Let's do it. Let's do
Too
it.
scary. Go get him, Brady.
Dylan level?
All right. Dylan did not level.
Level? Damn it!
Oh,
He is
at the end of the day.
321 away.
Still like 1200 experience with this stuff, so Dylan levels and gets his health back.
Was it a heal against Dill?
No, that's for me.
Ah,
I was
for
healing
you.
myself at the end of
Okay.
the day. Get my health
Yes, I'll
back.
prepare a heal and heal Dylan again.
Okay.
The Necro Healer.
9. Yeah, I'm good at it.
What was I at? I think I was at -4, so.
You got
Yeah.
that
5.
overnight.
And I'm at 6.
Good. Let's go find some enemies to fight.
Oh,
Well, if you guys ever rolled, I mean,
Traveling with you guys is too dangerous.
where did you want to go?
To the right.
To the right? Okay. Can I get a travel click?
Brady?
Yeah, you can. We're pushing our luck, guys. We're gonna find a little list one of these
Yeah.
times.
Okay. Are you gonna search?
Wait, what are we
Yes.
trying to find?
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
To kill Brady.
I'll just die instantly.
Oh.
okay.
Exactly.
Here's what happens.
Probably be me.
Can I get a perception check from everyone?
Oh, great.
Perception. Wait, where's my character? There we go. Perceive. Wait, where's perceive? There it is. Perceive. 11.
Oh, 15. Uh-oh.
Giant trap lord
so-
spider.
Yeah. None of you actually got it because it gets a bonus at this point. So let's see who's next to it.
Brady dies, obviously.
Brady dies. Okay, let's move on. We all run away. We know how this goes, Jeff. We've done it before.
man.
Brady. No, it's Fred.
Oh, God. I'm dead. I just came back to life.
You're really pushing your luck. With. All right.
That's the spider.
Poof.
Falls in the hole. Ah!
It jumps out. Makes an attack.
Kills Dylan. Oh, God!
Wait, hold on.
Oh, okay. Only 6.
Hold on.
He's only got like 6 HP. Right?
I'm gonna try.
Wait, did he take his HP for resting the night?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Dang it.
And he was healed. But no, he was healed for 9, right?
Yep.
So he's
Can I
at.
try and dodge this, or is this a
This is an attack.
You can try to repel.
is it a
What's your-
regular attack, or
It is a melee attack.
Yeah, I can try and dodge it.
Doing so.
It says
Dodge equal to your charisma against the triggering attack. Okay. So you can give yourself AC, but you'll still be hit. And you do
that's
get to move.
You should dodge it on a stage.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can try the parry. That's it.
Might as well. Gonna die if I don't.
Wait, doesn't it kill his horse?
What?
Doesn't it kill his horse?
Ah! It does hit the horse. And the horse is also poisoned then.
That's fine.
Crap.
You need that horse.
Let me grab the horse. Oh.
Take that save, horsey.
Yep. Takes a strength damage. And it jumps back into the hole and disappears.
What?
It has spring attack.
Alright, somebody throw a torch down there.
Fred,
Not me.
you're all technically on horses. Technically.
I hopped down off my horse.
Okay.
I hopped
Nice.
down off my horse.
I look around to see if anybody has a torch.
I don't have anything, remember?
I have a torch.
Throw your torch down there, Fabulous.
It's
Light it.
it's still visible. Like you can still technically see it. It just has cover. Is what this means.
See.
So maybe that.
I
Throw a bomb at it.
Yes, that would be one strategy. I take my flail and I just lob it up into the air into the hole like I'm shooting a basket.
What?
Really? I make a ranged attack.
This is not gonna work.
You gotta like.
You get a -4.
Me or something.
Uh,
Am I successful?
nope, you miss. It falls farther into the hole because there's room behind him.
Oh, see, I thought that it was like taking up the entire entrance to the hole. This is
Nope.
me not.
You just
I
lost
thought we
your-
were like playing whack-a-mole here. Hmm.
Well, I mean, it looks like it takes up the whole space, but it sort of bounces off its shit in its hide and it coils a bit and it just falls behind it because there's a little bit of room.
If I 5-foot step forward and I
Okay.
smack him with my pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we need to roll initiatives here? Or?
We're just gonna go you guys him, him.
We're just gonna kill him, basically.
Probably. It's not that powerful.
Right. Is it dead yet?
He has that much HP. He takes. Thomas, can you, or both of you, can you, Festus, can you roll a D100 and Thomas roll a D100?
Ah!
Okay, Festus misses, so does Thomas. The way it works is there's a 50% miss chance from ranged, because it's in a hole, and a 20% miss chance from melee. So. Fyrin.
Did it.
Okay, D100.
Did it.
Yeah, you hit it. Damage.
Oh, baby.
Oh, and it's a crit. Roll to confirm.
Oh, it was a crit.
Yeah. No, that's enough. He's got height advantage.
Nice.
This thing has, like, obscene, like, I don't think Brady's gonna hit it again.
Piercing critical.
Oh god. Roll 2d6 and your damage. And... Huh.
Roll 2d6.
Plus 2 and then 2d6. So it takes 12 damage.
2d6.
It is
Wait.
badly wounded, and then it dies.
Wait a second. I don't get a -4 when I throw things. I throw anything because I'm an alchemist.
Okay. You still miss, though, because it gets a +4 against range by being on the floor, and then it gets +2 for cover.
Darn it.
So.
19 misses it?
Because it's -4. Puts it at a 15, and the +2 pops it up to a
No,
16. It's a 16 against your 15, and in the end.
No, I have a 19. Because it's not -4. Because I throw anything.
No, he gets okay. So his AC is 14 +4 from being on the ground, +2 for being in cover. So his AC
That's
is
20.
a 20.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes,
I agree.
you're off by 1. So, the thing dies.
Yes.
Nick needs to go get his flail.
Okay, I get my flail.
It's great which is hilarious because you actually found stuff while you're there.
Excellent.
So it's like a 20-foot shaft, but there's thick webbing and you can climb. DC 10, but you can take a 10, and you have strength, so you're whatever. You also note that there's a couple bodies at the bottom where your flail has landed on. You find a short sword, 10 gold, a silver Staglord amulet, with 20 gold. And then can I get a perception check?
Yeah, perception. What? Oh, I need to select myself. Perception.
And you also find a scrap of paper that has some interesting markings. It appears to be marking a simple drawing of a claw-shaped dead tree on top of an otherwise barren hill, and there is an X in blood scrawled. By the tree's roots, it appears to be some sort of crude treasure map that indicates a particular tree as a landmark, that if you find this tree, that there might be treasure below it.
Guys, I found a treasure map.
Really.
Yep, thrilling.
Nice.
So you guys, discovered the spider nest and murdered it very nicely.
How many saves does the horse fail? Does it die?
Oh, it's only strength damage. So horses have a lot of strength. It's not gonna fall, regardless of what I do.
Spider, Jeff?
It is medium sized.
Wow.
How much does it weigh?
Well, are you gonna try to take the spider and look at venom or something?
Vials to collect its poison in. I'm just gonna take the whole thing.
You can just like rip off its head.
Okay, that's what I do then. I have 20 strength. I think I can probably carry it, however big it is.
It's fine. The horses are a little jittery with the.
I say, does anybody have a weapon for slicing? Oh, I guess I have a dagger. Okay, I use my dagger to cut its head
I
off.
take my pick and just like punch it with my pick over and over.
There you go. That'll work.
It thought it was such a clever spider by having spring attack.
It forgot to spring back into its lair
Just sat
afterward.
there, we
Right.
killed it.
No, it did. For the cover, it sprung back. You can't go that far with spring attack.
Oh, it should have gone. Should have gone further.
This is wildly successful, guys. Go this way.
Really? Oh, wow.
Are we just
Nick
gonna
and Dill
form
are
around?
like
Good
200 off. Oh, who killed it?
I did.
Nick or Dill did.
Dylan did.
Yes.
So we're here now? Or wait, we gotta camp first.
Do we?
Yes.
Yeah.
You explored, so you need to camp because exploration takes a day. So you camped. You wake up the next morning. You can heal Finn again if you want. Isn't he down?
Pretty low on
Oh, he's not down. He's up.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
So another ration? Is that what I'm hearing?
How many
yeah,
rations
for
do
night.
people have left?
Is that 6 nights so far?
I have 6
How many
left
nights
too,
have we
so.
been out? We got one night where we didn't have to pay ration.
Alright, are we moving on?
Wait, question, Jeff.
Hmm?
If you have, you said it takes half a day to forage for food.
Yes.
So can you forage for food for a whole day and then have food for the next day?
No.
What?
You wouldn't find enough stuff around, okay? Foraging just... Okay, the rules of foraging mean that you move at half speed. So,
And then back.
they don't really account for what you actually find.
Also, like, you can only carry so much water, right? So you have to find fresh water every day and all of that.
That's true. I already have a pot full of fresh water, Ben.
Well, you technically have a cleric who could technically have created water.
Why would I do that?
Well, actually, Nick's Oracle did. So.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go? You can either head back or continue
No,
on.
we're going to the right. We
To
said
the
that.
right?
So,
Okay, can I get a
how
travel?
many nights- How many nights have we been
Here
out?
first,
Yeah.
though, guys? And then
It's
here,
tough to tell,
here.
but you took off on the 14th, and it is the 22nd, so that is 7 days, 6 nights, 5 that mattered for food.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what I have. 5 rations.
I've got more than what I was taking more off than I thought I should.
Unless you're
Bad.
banned. And
I've taken 6 days so far, but
Yeah. So you travel. It takes like 3 hours to go across the plains.
we do it. For this place.
Can I get a travel click? Oh, you're going that way?
Let's go down here anyway.
Or there?
Okay.
Here,
I feel like-
There?
Guys, I
5
feel like we
days.
should just make concentric circles around the
Okay.
base since we're just exploring to explore.
Travel.
I don't know what we're doing.
Travel,
Why are we going that way?
explore.
We decided we were going to go down there.
Okay.
He's leaving us.
I refuse. I go the other way. I walk.
Yeah,
No, I
split
refuse.
apart.
No.
Yes, I
Nick,
dissent.
Nick, we're going. Nick,
I
we're going-
refuse.
We're
No.
going here.
Why?
Then we're going here. And
No,
then we're going here.
This is not. These are not concentric circles around the base. The base is up here. Why don't we just
I
make
know.
rings?
We're making our way back that way.
That's not a ring. What ring is shaped as this?
Okay. So
5 days left. We at
um,
least have 5 days worth. So why not do our 5 days before we get back to town and get more rations?
an old lightning struck oak tree. Let's just say that for some reason Brady led you the wrong way.
I follow
No,
Brady.
Brady.
Okay.
Brady loses. I
That's the map
refuse.
location.
So you actually find a hill with an old lightning-struck oak tree that stands on top. It's the only tree in a 2-mile radius, and it looks like an claw reaching for the clouds.
Nice. We find the treasure.
This episode under protest.
You don't have to do the survival check, so you take 10 minutes to dig up this cache, and inside you find a heavy leather cloak and a masterwork dagger.
Word.
Clothes. I want them.
Also found a wand and a ring.
Of power?
No.
How can I figure out what is
Silver ring worth 75 gold.
How can I figure out what its magical attributes are?
Spellcraft.
Yes.
And you find a spellbook. But unfortunately, the water has destroyed most of the spellbook.
I got a 24 on my spellcraft.
Alright.
Holy crap.
It is a wand of burning hands.
How many charges does it have?
It is 4 charges. Oh, well, I mistyped that. Charges. God.
That's a Brady
What about the cloak? Is the cloak magical?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Damn it.
It's all
It
wrapped.
was
The cloak was what was holding all this stuff together.
Perfect.
We give it to Dylan.
The wand is caster level 2.
But is the ring magical, Jeff?
You spellcraft it. Do you have detect magic?
No.
Oh,
Detect magic. I detect magic.
it's not magical.
Okay, I give the ring to Dylan, to Theron, and I say, here's some clothes.
Ah, yes.
Those are the spells that are within the spellbook that have survived. I'm just putting those down if you had wanted to. At some point you identify, and then you can try to sell the pages that are left.
Sit down and transcribe them all onto my pages of
You
my
can't.
book.
You're not. Oh, you can only do the ones that alchemists do.
I know, I'm gonna go look.
Okay.
Go look at the list.
Yeah, I think you could identify, reduce person.
Look at that.
That's about it. Maybe major. I don't think you get major armor though. So yeah, you get explore on that. So you gained 100 experience from exploring. So there's that, right?
Awesome. And
We have not leveled yet.
Oh.
And camp, yes!
What? What? Oh, the
Can I roll a random hills encounter? Click on the party and click. Oh no!
Oh god! Oh god!
What?
Oh,
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
Am I gonna
oh
die
god.
again?
Ben!
That's Ben.
Can I get a perception?
Oh no!
Okay, so essentially, you see this sort of like this plant that walks towards the only tree in existence. It is quite a ways out. It's probably like, 400, 500 feet away, and it's just sort of like sauntering up to the hill. Maybe this is the path it normally takes. Did you want to rouse your party and walk away?
I quickly make the party, and I'm like, yeah, we're peacing out.
Okay. You're able to rouse the party, and you can move them before the shambling mound cares. You camp someplace else for the night in that hex, like a couple miles away or something. You just sort of book it for a bit, which is fine. And you wake up the next day.
Okay. Let's go this way.
We're going down here.
What?
What?
Why don't you talk about this with people?
Ready?
We're going home.
Yes.
We're running out of.
Okay. Are you going to explore this on the way home?
For what reason is it, do you think, that we must use all of our rations every time that we leave the base?
Can I get a travel, please?
So sufficient.
Yes, unless you accidentally
Okay.
somehow like end up having to spend an extra
Can
day
I get
on
an
your way back
explore?
to camp and then die because you don't or
Explore.
starve.
You do not find anything. And a red X appears. And you camp! Can I get a random planes encounter, please? Alright! This is easy!
Here we go. Here we go. Roll that.
God.
Make me fool as mad.
Alright! During binge watch!
Again.
Hey, how many are there? I want to know.
Roll a d6, 4. Alright.
Took away my.
It's alright.
Oh, I forgot to roll my health.
So you're around the campfire there, on the top of the hill. And, can I get a perception, Ben? Oh, yes. You already did it. Good job. Gotta find my bandits.
Seven bandits.
Alright, so, Ben, you can clearly hear them. Guys, let's sneak up. There's a group of people here that are just camping out, and we're just gonna steal their crap. What would you like to do?
I surreptitiously walk around and put all my pins and ribs again. I'm getting quite good at this.
Okay,
I'm just,
you do that. Go ahead and roll initiatives and perceptions. Well, yes, perceptions, please, for waking up.
Oh, perception.
Initiative fastest. Oh,
Jeff, are you like using different characters on different maps or something?
Well, I copy your stuff over. I mean, there's no other way to do it.
Sometimes my HP Sometimes my HP just like randomly changes between.
Well, with this one, I decided to just leave them.
Oh, yeah.
So you have like 4 characters here that are just left
The
because
next
it's
time we
easy.
camp, I'm like, my friends, we should really consider not camping amongst these rocks here in the middle of this clearing in the forest.
Right.
Every
We should
time
really.
camped here,
That's
we've
like
been
the point.
attacked.
And we should. Yeah, that is true though. We should probably find places that are in cover to camp instead of in the middle.
If you want to have vision around it, but yeah.
That's true. Maybe we should start camping amongst the trees.
Okay, perception. If you got above a 5 on your perception, you wake up.
Actually, you know what? We should do that. We should just start making expeditions, like one-day expeditions out from the place to build outposts. And then we...
So it looks like 2 of you. Oh wait, Thomas is awake. Can I get perceptions from? Wait, no. Fabius is awake. Can I get a perception from Dill?
I did.
What did you get? What? Oh, I thought that was your initiative. Can I get an initiative then? After that, Dill?
What's your dex mod?
Yeah.
Because you said initiative first. Or
Thomas, what's your dex
perception.
mod?
Yeah, sorry. All right.
Fabi or Thorm,
3.
both of you, everyone. What's your dex mods? Oh, 3. Okay, good.
5.
So good.
Minus
Why doesn't
1.
it go in as 0.03 when I do it?
Oh, what was next? 3?
Yeah, no, mine's 1.
No, mine's 4.
You did the wrong ones, Jeff. I got it.
Ah. Well, it doesn't change anything. So. Oh, no, it did. My bad. What? Look at you guys in your 15s. So the bandits are going to.
Ben, why doesn't mine appear as a decimal like yours when I do it?
All right. They continue sneaking.
The one that I posted in the fake call.
Yeah, I think everybody is. I'm doing this.
I don't think he divided by 100.
It looks pretty the same.
Yep.
Is your
You don't.
is your attribute titled correctly in your character? Like
What is
journal entry?
What does it need to be?
I have it called
titled as?
init.
Ah.
So it's probably not adding your attribute.
At all.
So you should be a 16.
Yes.
No.
Or a 6.
Okay. So the bandits, they're kind of talking. Well, they're not really talking. They continue sneaking up because they failed their perception. And they're stealthy this time, though. You guys can't hear them, but you can see them.
So super stealthy.
Yep. What?
That's funny.
Okay.
I made a very healthy initiative roll.
Okay, so Nick,
Really, if you
your
can
turn.
talk to myself and still puts it in
Still
the chart.
affects things, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nick.
How far away are they?
They are, I don't know,
Okay,
50
I see.
feet.
I didn't know where they were on the thing. Gotcha. Okay. There's 4 of them.
Yes, 4 of them. 4 of them to die, really, is what it is.
Okay, I stand up,
Okay.
and then they're still. You said they're still like trying to sneak up.
Yes, but as soon as you stand up, they're like, what?
Crap. Darn it. I guess I wouldn't have known that though when I was laying down. So.
Well, you wouldn't have known that they would have failed their perception check when
Yeah. Do they have bows or melee weapons?
they have melee weapons. They were gonna come up, ambush who they could, and then distract Festus while they coup de grace you guys.
Excellent.
So, but they have bows on their back, by the way. So, which a couple look like they're reaching for now since you stood up. They're like, ah,
crap. Okay. This is still during the night, right? Like night just started.
yeah.
This is during first watch, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I drink my shield mutagen.
Okay.
Or shield extract.
Okay. Tom. Mus.
I'm gonna shoot
Brady.
this one.
You're on the ground. You don't have your weapon right now.
Oh,
Are
I'm
you
gonna
gonna-
stand up? And
Okay.
Draw my bow.
Okay. And shoot him.
Yes.
Alright. You... almost dropped that one. Okay. Firing. Dill. Did you want to...
Get up.
Okay. Grab your blade, and did you want to move forward, or...
I'll
Uh,
go
it's-
die again, guys.
We're
Just-
not wearing. Wait. We're not wearing armor, by the way.
That's right.
So,
But he's mostly
take that
dex.
into account.
He's
I'm just
mostly
gonna take
dex.
that into account as you take your actions.
He
Fine,
loses
I'm
an
just
armor.
gonna die again, guys. Don't worry.
Festus! Festus is wearing armor.
Festus is always wearing his armor. He armors himself more by casting Shield of Fate.
Alright. And then...
Just a little bit.
Okay. Banditos, they go, this one just says, F this game. And takes a
Smokes it.
30-foot move away. He's actually at 0. He's done. Two of the others pull out bows, and they take a shot at Thomas, who had shot them. Brady, what is your armor without armor?
14.
You take 8 damage.
Seriously? 14?
Got a lot of decks.
Yeah. But Brady, you took 8. There you go. And then one of them
Great.
charges.
28 hit points. That's
28.
level 2.
Yeah, how do you have 28?
That's not even possible. Those,
Yeah, it is.
Well,
I guess
typed in
toughness
what
plus
my
his
roll
con mod.
was.
What was your second HP roll?
3. It was a 7, then I added 1 for favorite class. Or do you not do
Last time you did it wrong on your sheet, by the way.
I know, you fixed that.
Yeah,
I literally just plugged in 8 to
Yes.
my tracker.
you mean 7. You need to do 7 to the tracker. 7.
Well, oh, favorite class.
Your favorite class is below, and you need
That's
to use the drop down. So
right here.
to avoid future confusion, you're still 28, but if you could do it that way, that'd be great.
There we go.
ow.
Yeah.
He's got toughness, and he still has like a con of 16, which is stupid high.
That'd be 13, 14. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
One charges up
Same.
and swings at Firen. Oh my god!
God.
It's actually a 24 since he charged, so go. Did you want to try to parry or not?
No, I can't even do it. Like,
Okay.
awesome.
You take 8 damage, and I forgot I can roll on the crit table too. So
Your spinal gets severed. It'll take you a week to recover.
you lost your hand. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Okay, so he takes 2 con damage and 1 strength, or 2 con drain and 1 strength drain. This will not heal over time.
Alright, I think I just got knocked out.
Oh yeah, so it does lower your HP by
At
1.
any rate, you probably went into shock because you had your hand sliced off. So
So here's the best part though, he's a swashbuckler, so he's only using one hand for his weapon anyway.
Convenient.
Perfect.
Right?
Didn't need
But
that other hand.
you're aesthetically missing a hand.
Put a hook on it.
How much total damage did I take?
8.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Still alive.
I watched this
what are you at?
next just a few days. Once I get a little stronger, I can fix that. I can fix it.
You have to be like, oh no, never mind. You can fix it. God. Fabius. Just watch him get his hand sliced off.
Wow.
God. For fire! I run up here and I whack him with my.
That's
That's
not
me.
you, Nick.
Oh, I whack
Not
him.
going anywhere. It's
I
not
whack him
me.
with Festus. I actually go around to the other side of him and kill him so that I hopefully draw their ire on the next turn.
Okay.
Not going anywhere near that hand thief.
17 damage. Does he die?
Okay. It is your offhand that gets cut off.
Oh,
So, he is being flanked. Oh my god, he's dead.
good.
Well,
Damage. My God.
he takes off your hand and then promptly dies. For a nice 135 experience.
Yes.
Thomas.
Shoot this one. Wait. The other one I shot earlier ran away, didn't he?
Yeah, that's because you nearly killed him.
Yeah,
You-
so I'm gonna.
You could walk forward and try and shoot him again.
I am. I'm gonna walk forward
Didn't
over
you
here.
like stagger away and then go unconscious?
No, you can do a move action without taking damage.
Alright.
So,
Brady really wants this kill.
okay.
Well, he wants
You missed.
I understand.
Firen, are you unconscious?
No,
No.
he's good. He just
What are you at,
Wait.
HP wise?
I'm at 2.
That's
walks
with the
down.
con -2. So you're
I
down
say
another
fire.
HP.
I would seriously consider not going in front of me.
Wait,
You have
What was
2
it?
less con on your sheet. Did you get that?
oh, I have to take 2 off.
Well, you put -2 in like temp adjust.
Walk it off.
That's the. Oh, okay.
Though I'm sure that it pleases Festus, I would prefer that you
Um,
cease having the worst
I
luck.
have 1 HP.
Probably stay behind me.
Yeah, you have
Screw it,
1
I'm just
HP.
gonna take all the guys' clothes off. Taking this guy's clothes, that's all I'm doing. Done.
And you're also 1 strength down. So
It's fine, I'm not doing
that bites.
anything.
Okay, that's fine. You do a tourniquet on your hand, your missing hand, just like, oh god, why? Festus.
Let's see.
You see the epic bandit. Dead.
Thank you, Chris. That would have been fun, but oh well. I go here. I cast murderous command on this and
Oh no.
Well, that's where it's at. Murder
No! Yes!
Yes.
Bandit's turn. He drops his bow, draws his short sword because it says melee attack, and stabs his friend.
Yeah, it does the melee attack.
For 3!
what I really wanted to do is get close
That a
enough to
crit?
cast it on this one. So
No.
he would attack one of his friends and then fall over dead from acting. But this one.
The other one's like, whoa, what are you doing? Steps back.
They start fighting each other.
Uh,
I throw down 5 gold on the one on the left.
Which one already took damage?
The one on the left, actually.
Dog.
oh god.
Brody loves the underdog story. Yeah, I think he can do it.
So instead, he tries to flee.
Aww.
Boo!